Hey guys, it's Shannon, and today I'm going to tell you one of my not so amazing date experiences ever, but it made for a fucking awesome story. So here I am to tell you guys that. So let's go ahead and just jump on in, grab some popcorn or grab some wine because it's gonna be in one take, and hopefully it is not too long. We'll see. Mm. All right, let's get started. Okay, so this was about a year ago, so keep in mind about a year or so. So it's been long enough. I feel like I can tell the story now. We'll see. I don't remember his name, and I don't remember his friend's name. So, and also keep in mind during the story that I am one of those people that in really awkward situations, I don't leave, like, I don't know how to leave them. And if I do leave them, it's not gracefully, and I don't know how to kind of make it like, so I have friends who have been like, boom, I'm fucking out, bro. Goodbye. No, thank you. And I'm just one of those people who silently are like, oh my God, Kay, is this a good time to leave? Should I text this friend and have them let me know? Like, is there an emergency here? Can my sister call me real quick to get out of this date? Like, I am that kind of person, okay? Like, if I am unhappy, I will try to find a way out, and I will not usually just be like, this is terrible. I need to get the fuck out of here. I get too uncomfortable to do that. So I meet this person. We're going to call him Aaron. It just suits. I don't remember what it really is, so we'll just go with that. So I meet him and we kind of hit it off. Like, he's really nice. We talked for a little bit, and he's like, "Well, let me give you my number. Let's text and let's go out this next week." And so I was like, "Okay, cool. Like, you're sweet, you're nice, you're cute. Let's do it." I thought it would be fun, and I had just barely started dating again. Like, I had just gotten back into trying to see how to go. I just gotten out of a really long relationship, so I wanted to start seeing what's out there again. So I say, I'm down, whatever, we'll go. And so I get a text from him, and we talked throughout the week, and he was normal. Like, nothing weird, like no like red flags to be like, hey, this guy's weird, maybe don't go. Or hey, this guy has some weird secret problem that you don't realize is a problem yet. No, nothing like that at all. Like, I even like, and of course I'm gonna look at your social media, I'm gonna look at your Instagram, I'm gonna look at your Facebook. I'm gonna look as much things as I can because I wanna know who you are. And if you're gonna kill me, I need to know who you are. Like, right? So I meet him, and he's like, hey, let's go to a bar named Stu. And that was the first time I'd ever been there. So I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. Let's go. So we end up going. I meet him there, and he's sitting like at the bar, and he's kind of leaned back, and he's drinking a Bud Light. And I was like, hey, what's up? Like, how are you? It's good to see you. Like, give him a hug. And then he sits back down, and the first thing that he says to me, he's like, my friend knows you. And to me, I didn't know what that meant. Like, is that a good my friend knows you? They like you? Or is that like, my friend and I've heard some weird shit about you and I'm not super like I don't know what that means. So I kind of was like, who is your friend? And he tells me his name. We're gonna call him Tyler. And I'm like, I have no idea who that is. Like, I don't know. That doesn't ring a bell. I don't think I've ever met them. I don't know them. And he's like, well, you know, he sent you a dick pic once on Facebook. And I was like, I think I would remember someone sending me his penis on my Facebook Messenger. I'm like, I don't get bombarded with messages where I'm like, well, who could that be? Because I have so many. I don't know. That would have been something that would have stood out in my mind. And he's like, well, back to his friend, he's like, well, he told me, that you got really upset, and he really, and for me to not do that to you because you don't like it, and I didn't want to upset you. And I was like, of course, like joking, because that's how I get out of awkward fucking, because that's weird. Starting off, it's weird. I just met you. That's like, what are you doing? And so so like me joking, trying to break the ice, I'm like, oh, is that a problem? Do you send dick pics often to everybody to scare away the ladies? And he's like, well, you know, I've gotten a lot better at it, definitely, but it was a problem for a little bit. I'd get really drunk and just send out a ton of pictures. Like, I just take a shit ton of pictures and just send them out to everybody. And then one day I'd woken up and I had gone out with my friends that night, and I'm scrolling through my feed just like normal, waking up, laying in bed, and I see a picture of my dick on Facebook, and I'm like, oh my God, that is my, like, I sent that. That is not cool. What girl did that? Why would they post that to Facebook and make fun of me? Because it's freaking weird that you do it. That's why they made fun of you. They're probably so tired of you sending pictures of your fucking wiener to people that they were like, okay, I'm gonna make fun of this dude. And very, you know what? And Yeah, because it's gross and no one wants to see that. Okay, let me just take, hold on. What? Let me just soak that in really quick, okay? Mm. So he sends, whatever. So he's telling me that story. This should be like, I mean, other than like the whole kind of like, oh my God, is this really happening to me kind of thought happening? I definitely should have been plotting like how to get out of this state like instantly. Like I should have been on my phone. I should have been texting my girls and been like, hey, like if I text you blue or fish or something, will you like, I need you to call me and get me out of this situation. But I didn't do that. I stayed and because I'm a weirdo and I almost wanted to see like how could this get worse? What's gonna happen? I mean, okay, now we know this person one, check, his friends are weird and they send dick pics. He's weird and he sends dick pics to everyone apparently, so much so that he gets blasted on Facebook for it a lot before he changed his mind to stop doing that. And so in the bar names too, they have like a little area where you can play table tennis and you can play pool. So we start to play pool for a little bit and he's super sweet and he's being nice again. Like the weird shit kind of seems to be like, okay, maybe that was just like a weird incident and he's not fucking a weirdo. No, he's a weirdo. He starts to tell me about the Highlander bar and he's like, you should come with me to this bar, like the Highlander. And I don't know if anyone in the area knows where that is, but I don't know who goes there. Like it looks like an old biker bar with really scary old people who go there and I don't know who's there. And I was like, oh, that definitely doesn't seem like a place that I would go. Like, oh, do you have like what do you do when you go there? Like, do you have friends that go there? And he's like, no, I just really like the cougars that hit on me there. And I'm like, oh, okay, so we are. I'm. You want to explain that a little bit more? And so he starts to tell me at how he had gone there and met this older lady and thought she was so awesome because she was older and thought he was so cute. And they just exchanged nude pictures all the time. I don't know where these people come from that this is a thing. Maybe I'm the only person who doesn't like that and is offended by that. But he was just so stoked. But this lady was into sending him nude pictures. But he was like, but I'm really just only in for it for the pictures and the free stuff. So this is another point, Shannon, in this story where you should have been like, okay, get the fuck out of this bar, leave, just get up, walk out, get your little happy ass out of here, walk out of this bar because this is not going well. You know you don't like this person. Like I don't date people just to like fucking free drinks. Like I meet people because like I'm a relationship person. I like having boyfriends. I like going on cute dates. This is not a cute date, Shannon. You need to go, right? So like I stay and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like how could this get worse? It's like a train wreck. How could my date get any worse? I'm so uncomfortable. I have nothing to relate to this person at all. Like, oh no, I don't send dick pics. No, I don't like meeting old men who want to take care of me and send me nude photos. No, not really my thing. So, nothing in common. And then he proceeds to tell me how like his roommate situation, which he just brought up because I wasn't living with anyone at the time, and he starts talking about how he's like, I'm not gay, but I like living with my gay roommates. So I was like, no, that's awesome. That's cool. He's like, you'd really like them. But a lot of people think that we're weird because we just walk around naked all day in our house. But you're more than welcome to come over. Um, hmm. No, thank you. I just like, who is this person that I've met? Like, nothing that I talked to them within that week would have made me believe that this is what would be happening to me right now. So this is another thing where I'm like, Shannon, you should probably go. Didn't leave. Okay, I didn't go. And so then we go and we sit at the table. We go like, and they have like these little, they're not even, well, I guess no, it's a table. So we go and sit at this table. And this guy, he's been texting his friends like throughout the night, like that one friend, because I was like, who is he? Find out who he is, like when that happened. I don't know who you're talking about, and I want to know who this person is. Like, and, I'm trying to figure it out. And so we're trying to get him to send a picture of himself so I can know who this motherfucker is because I don't have him on my Facebook anymore, which makes sense because I probably blocked the weirdo, but I didn't know who he was. And so he's like trying to be like, oh, send me a picture from this guy. And I know how you think this may end badly. Luckily, it doesn't end badly in this way. But so his friend, I like look over and like it'd been a while since his friend texted and his phone was sitting on the table. So he gets a text message and I look and like the whole like it wasn't locked or anything. So it's like, oh hey, cool, like your friend texted, like can I, like he's like, oh for sure, yeah, cool. So I open the phone and the text, so there's three text messages. The first one above the bubble was okay, right. Did you fuck her yet? Did did you fuck her yet? I have just met you. I have only been here an hour and a half. What do you like? Oh my God, who are you people? You are fucking weirdos, dude. You are weird human beings. And then the next line from Skylar person, or I don't even know what his name is. We think we decided Aaron, but either way, those aren't their names. So he goes, his text to his friend Tyler, whatever, was, yeah, in the women's bathroom, bro. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you referring to someone else? Because no, that didn't happen. Nor would that ever fucking happen because you are a terrible person. No, thank you. And so his friend sends back, oh, fuck yeah, send pics. Send pictures? Who do you think I am? Do you think I'm just going into bathrooms and sleeping with people I just met like fucking an hour and a half ago? Like with, you know what I mean? Like this is our first date. It's not going well. It's a horrible date, but it still was a date when we first went there. And I'm like, so I look at it, I pick it up, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, I don't even know like what to say. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, no, like I'm so sorry. That's not what it looks like. No, don't even worry about it. And I was like, no, this is exactly what the fuck. No, this is exactly what it looks like. And so I set his phone down. And I was like, thank you so much for your drink. I'm gonna go. I hope you have a great night. And so I get up. And he follows me up the stairs. He's like, don't go. Please don't go. Like, this is not how I wanted this. Like, I really felt this connection with you. What connection? We have nothing in common at all the whole time I'm there. Like, nothing we talked about was interesting. You have a problem with sending dick pics to people, whatever. No. So I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to go. I have shit to do tomorrow. I have to leave. So I get in my car and I drive away. I instantly get a text message and he says, I'm so sorry. I promise you, like, I just wanted to impress my friend. I think you're super beautiful. And he always had a crush on you. And I was like, I don't even know you people. I don't even know your friend to have a crush on me. I don't know any, like, what are you talking about? And I was like, no, not an excuse. No, thank you. Goodbye. You can delete my number. So throughout the week, he tries to text me a couple more times. And I'm just like not answering or whatever and just kind of deleting them as they come through. He sends me, he's like, hey, I really hope you change your mind about me, right? Puts like 4 dots. Like, and you're like, oh, okay, well, no. What? And then, do you know what he sends me? A fucking dick pic. He sent me a picture of his penis. And oh my gosh, and not even if it was like a nice wiener pic, that wouldn't have changed my mind. But this little thing, like this little wiener, like it's him just standing in front of a long bodied mirror, just standing there. And it's just like this little like beep, beep, like little thing, like a little banana baby, like all curvy and weird shit. And I was like, you're a fucking freak, dude. Don't text me. And so then I blocked his number. But I just want to know, like, anyone who watches this video, it's like, have you gone through experiences like this? And like, if you're a guy, like, what the fuck? I don't know what's wrong with people who do that. Like, I've only had a couple other situations. Like, I had this other person send me one, the totally off subject with a totally different person. And he sent me one, and he literally, our conversation was, hey, good morning, how are you? And I'm like, oh, good, how are you doing? What are you up to? He's all, wanna see? And I'm like, not really now. Like literally I said, not really now. And he sends me a dick pic of him laying down with his little pink wiener. It's not even like I get like if I was a guy and I was like, I'm gonna send the best dick pic of this girl's life right now. And I would like, I would make sure that thing was like proper. He was clean. He looked good right now. He was standing tall. And this guy, he sent like this little pink thing, and I even sent it to my friend. I was like, it's so pink, and she's like, what the like, it's a fucking pink ass little dick. And so I just want to know, like from a guy's standpoint, do other girls like these things? Am I a weird person that doesn't like these things? I genuinely I have no fucking idea. But I just want to just throw it out there. That was one of my terrible dating experiences. I will be telling more. I have plenty of more stories. So if you want to see more, let me know and we will go from there. But thank you guys so much for spending your time and watching my video today. You guys have an awesome rest of your weekend. Bye guys.